Career planning has been conservative for the longest time, including a model that's long overdue for renovation. And that model is the career portfolio. It's powerful. It's something you can use in your career starting today. Where I've learned a lot about the career portfolio has been from working with great clients who are professional athletes or entrepreneurs. Let me show you more. Professional athletes have developed great skills that allow them to get paid to play a sport, but they also have additional revenue streams and lots of activities. The first portfolio category is endorsements. This covers products and services the athlete really believes in and is paid to represent. Each endorsement is a separate portfolio because they require time and effort on the part of the athlete, but the athlete is compensated for it. Another portfolio for an athlete that generates revenue is events and teaching. Appearances, clinics, and one-on-one training are often parts of this. A third category for a professional athlete is new ventures. These can be everything from endorsements to events, teaching, and even a new business. These are opportunities that the athlete has to evaluate, decide how it fits both in their short-term and their long-term plans, and also recognize these will not generate revenue overnight, but they have the potential to move into the endorsement category or the teaching and the events category as another portfolio. The athlete also has to focus on their personal life. This is part of the balancing act they do in their very busy life. And those three elements include health and wellness, training and development, keeping up and current with their nutrition, their body, their rest, and most critically, their friends and family. Final element for an athlete is operations and marketing. Now, this may sound unique, but to maintain this level of activity with this many different portfolios requires a lot of action. It requires keeping up with paperwork, keeping up with social media demands. All of this is a separate, distinct function from everything else the athlete is doing. Let's make this more interesting. I found the professional athlete's portfolio career is really similar to entrepreneurs. Now, this isn't too surprising, but it's really helpful to consider. Here's a portfolio model for many of the entrepreneurs I've coached and worked with. The difference is an athlete has endorsements, where an entrepreneur has revenue areas, or oftentimes those are businesses. An athlete has events and teaching, where an entrepreneur may have consulting and teaching. They both have new ventures. They're both exploring new opportunities and how that might plug into their overall model. And in the early stages of an entrepreneur's career, they may still have the day jobs. Athletes and entrepreneurs share that. They also have a robust personal life if they've done well, and they have ops and marketing. Again, back office maintenance of their business or businesses. Their portfolios require that kind of time and investment. When you put the models side by side, it's really interesting, but it often generates this question: what does this have to do with me if I'm not an entrepreneur or an athlete? That's a question I want to reframe to this: how do I start the process of building my portfolio career? That's something many of my clients have expressed interest in, but there never was a roadmap to look at until now. Taking ideas and elements from athletes and entrepreneurs who are doing much the same thing, there's a lot here you can do. And I'll share those ideas and roadmap in my next post. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching.